Dubrovnik, Croatia. On social media, you'll find lots of incredible photos of this harbour city on the Adriatic Sea. But does it live up to the hype in real life? Let's take a look at 3 tourist hotspots. Dubrovnik's medieval town centre has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1979. The old town gained international fame in 2011 as a setting for the fantasy TV series Game of Thrones. It's what makes Dubrovnik one of the most popular holiday destinations in Europe. The city attracts tourists from all over the world, perhaps too many. Dubrovnik has a population of around 40,000 people, but can get up to 15,000 visitors per day in high season. It's time for our first hotspot. The old town walls of Dubrovnik. They offer excellent panoramic views of the old town. They were part of a fortification said to exist as early as the 8th century. The current walls are among the best preserved medieval fortifications in Europe. They consist of 16 towers and 3 fortresses and reach up to 25 meters high. Many tourists will recognize the walls from Game of Thrones, but locals say they don't want the series to overshadow the city's history.
Yes, it changed perceptions because now people mostly come because of the Game of Thrones, and I want the people to know the history of the walls and not just to see the town through some series.
The walls are around 2 kilometers long and encircle the old town. We think this short walk gives you a good overview of what the town has to offer. It's definitely worth a visit.
And we thought we'd come to the city walls first, just so that we could get a bird's eye view of everything that was here, look down on the city, look out at the water, and then we could decide and cherry pick what we thought we'd like to do next.
Our next destination is the old town's main pedestrian street, Stradun. You'll find epic pics of it on social media, but what's it actually like? The promenade runs through the old town. Along it, you'll find shops, cafes, and a palace. The buildings along the road were all constructed after a major earthquake took place in 1667.
The moment I stepped here, it felt like I'm transported back in time, like 1,000 years ago. It's quite a good experience, like from the moment you enter the gate, the walls, and then the street. So it's, pretty nice.
So, does it live up to the hype? We think the promenade is worth seeing, but keep in mind that everything here is geared towards tourists. The only locals you'll meet are likely to be working in the nearby shops and pricey cafes. Be sure to check out the picturesque old harbour at the end of the Stradun. It dates back to the 15th century and is still in use today. It's the perfect place to take a short break before moving on to the third hotspot, the view from Mount Search. More than 400,000 visitors a year take this cable car up Dubrovnik's local mountain. The ride takes only 4 minutes and a round-trip ticket costs 27 euros. Ivan Bukvic has been a cable car driver here for 8 years.
The history of this cable car, the first one exists in 1969, but fortunately in the wartime it was destroyed, but it's rebuilt 2010, and till now it's like most tourist attraction here.
The cable car even brought Ivan luck.
A cable car means to me it's like my job, and also it's like part of my life. I'm here also met my wife and happily married.
Once at the top, you can enjoy the view from several platforms. The light is incredible at sunset.
I'm first time here on the Surge, and when you come here, you just wow. It's not like on picture, it's totally different.
We agree. In real life, it's even more beautiful than on social media. And if you don't want to pay for the cable car, you can also take a bus to the top for about €2. The trip takes 20 minutes. So, what do we think about the 3 hotspots we visited? The historic city walls, the main pedestrian street in the old town, and the view from Mount Search all deliver what they promise in pictures. Dubrovnik offers plenty of material for your social media feed and for beautiful holiday memories.